Hello everyone, welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, listen, I got a really important announcement to make. We're going to make this kind of a short video. I'm going to get it edited up real quick and get it out there to you. But as we know, we had a bit of a bloodbath during this last legislative session, and one of the bills that attracted most of our attention was Senate Bill 5078, or what we now call the magazine capacity ban here in Washington State. Well, many of you have been asking what's going to be done to sue, what's going to be done to try to overturn this horrible piece of legislation. I have some updates for you, and they're very important updates, and yes, this is a call for your help. So we're going to spend a couple minutes today and talk about how you can help the Firearms Policy Coalition overturn Washington's magazine ban. Okay, before we get rolling, you guys know the drill. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to stay up to date on issues related to your Second Amendment rights, click that subscribe button. Click the little bell logo if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And most importantly, let's keep the comments and discussions coming. That's how we're going to make sure we're getting our videos out to more lawful and responsible gun owners like yourself. Okay, for those of you who were geeking out on this channel during the legislative session, and once again, thank you to the Washington State Legislature for giving us here at Washington Gun Law a lot of material to talk about. But the one bill that we absolutely spent the most time focusing on was Senate Bill 5078, a high magazine capacity restriction. Now, that's what the bill is labeled. We're just calling it a magazine restriction because really magazines that hold more than 10 rounds are not necessarily high capacity magazines. In many cases, they're standard capacity magazines, but I digress. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Firearms Policy Coalition, this is a group that is out there fighting like crazy for your Second Amendment rights. And while the NRA gets a lot of the publicity and a lot of the headlines, a lot of these other organizations are working feverishly behind the scenes. The Firearms Policy Coalition, the Gun Owners of America is another one that comes to mind. But as far as who has taken perhaps the most highly intellectual approach to how to combat these gun-grabbing measures, I don't think anyone is doing a better job at that than the Firearms Policy Coalition. So I'm going to be putting the links for their websites and their YouTube page down below. And listen, for all of you Second Amendment supporters out there, this is an incredibly worthwhile organization that all of you should contribute to. Well, as expected, the Firearms Policy Coalition is in fact looking to sue and to overturn Senate Bill 5078. That's right. They are actually looking for an opportunity to overturn this legislation. I want to read a very important statement that came off of their website today, because this is where you, the lawful and responsible gun owner in Washington State, get to help out here. Now, after going through a couple of paragraphs of statements about what an unjust, horrible piece of legislation this was and what the Firearms Policy Coalition intended to do about Senate Bill 5078, they concluded with this statement. FPC law is currently looking for potential plaintiffs who are Washington residents that would like to lawfully purchase, receive, sell, or transfer a magazine holding more than 10 rounds and reside in one of the following counties. And this is important here. I want you to pay attention. Clallam, Clark, Cowlitz, Grays Harbor, Island, Jefferson, King, Kitsap, Lewis, Mason, Pacific, Pierce, San Juan, Skagit, Skamania, Snohomish, Thurston, Wahkiakum, and Whatcom. And if you do want to help, and this is really important, this is the contact. Contact us at 2ahotline.com to be vetted as a potential plaintiff in an action challenging Washington's restriction on protected arms components. And I am going to put the link down below for how to contact Firearms Policy Coalition. So as you can see, they are looking for a test subject. They are looking for a potential plaintiff in any one of these several counties that were listed who are willing to possess, purchase, sell, or otherwise acquire a high-capacity magazine. So, if you are interested in helping in this battle, immediately contact the Firearms Policy Coalition at the links and information that I'm putting down below in the description box. Obviously, we will keep you posted about the developments of this all-important legal challenge and how it relates to you and your Second Amendment rights. Listen, in the meantime, you may have more questions about this challenge, anything related to Senate Bill 5078, or anything just related to your Second Amendment rights. And if you do, don't ever hesitate to contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or of course, you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now, let's remember, Part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Hello again, everyone. Thanks again for watching Washington Gun Law, the home of Washington's lawful and responsible gun owner. Just wanted to remind you that we are going live once again this coming Monday, April 4th at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. That's Monday, April 4th, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Right here on YouTube, we will have lots to talk about, from the Washington State Legislature to the ATF to the Biden administration and everything else that's going on with your Second Amendment rights. So make sure you join us live for a 1-hour chat Monday, April 4th, 7 p.m. In the meantime, stay safe.